All right, another episode of Eric looking through his library. Aren't you excited? Oops. There we go. All right, what do we got here? The combination or conception of strategic bombing. What? What is this? I've heard of Hiroshima. I've never heard of Guernica or Chongqing. I don't even ask. This one. I know Hiroshima. That's pretty easy to pronounce. And we've been learning about Hiroshima since, World War II. All right. What has led the air raids upon Chongqing 1931 to 37? Well, I thought the war didn't start till the 40s. I could be wrong, though. Indiscriminate bombing started in 1939. The new capital in May. Missile bombers take off. Where's the Hiroshima? Yeah, the 101 strategic bombings were put into practice. Indiscriminate bombings. Wow, this is complete. The Zero fighters. Yeah, there we go. Zero fighters. Those people are. I'm not gonna say they're crazy. They were very dedicated. Let's just say that. I'm interested on reading the Zero fighters. More and more middle-sized attack planes were shot down to worry whatever. Requested to send Zero fighters into air battle. Let's see it. 324. The Zero fighters' first appearance. All right, more and more, blah, 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 blah. The summer of 1940, the carrier base planes, probably known as Zero fighters, made their first appearance in the battle scene. Since then, until Japan was defeated in the Pacific War, they were known as the representative arms of Japanese Navy Air Force, which kept them active in the immense sky, overlooking the vast hemisphere from these islands. It was August of the year that the Zero fighters made their first appearance of fire. So airplanes of guard the middle-sized air raiders being engaged in indiscriminate bombardments upon this city. Okay, so that's interesting. So to be 2600 year, or the 2600th year in 1940 was the 2600th year, right, of the first emperor of Japan, Jimmu. Okay, not that interesting. Let's kind of see if I find anything. Women, their birth of their person could be compared to the looking glass, which was reflect the climax and downfall of the Air Force here too. Was in the mingle of unfolding history later on. I was suggesting something. Like I'm gonna read more of this, but I'm trying to see if we can. Oh, look at this! Look at the bombs. On April that year, some came back to China for the third time. Now leading 27 planes into the squadron. He got the first plane and first squadron. Each plane is carrying a couple of 250 kilogram bombs and 4 60-gram bombs on board. Okay, so they're just kind of explaining the story. I mean, it's going to be a very interesting story, like when I kind of write it out, but trying to read it to you right now, probably not the most interesting. But it's kind of going over the story of how they started using Zero bombers. All right, let's see if there's anything. Yeah, it's just... Okay, well, look, they achieved a great success. Wow, look at this. 27 planes of the first attack corps dropped 312 bombs. Each of them weighed 60 kilograms, or 120 pounds, give or take. The 77 planes of the second attack corps dropped 300. Goodness gracious. So yeah, the zero bombers were just like where the zeros were basically just to protect the bomber. That's ridiculous. That's a lot of bombs. Look at this. On the 19th, this city was to have a total of 100 enemy planes to drop 400 bombs, causing 181 deaths, 121 houses, and wow, that is ridiculous amount. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna have to read look at the Japanese military invasion into China and is witnessed. Are we still in the same chapter? No, I don't think so. Yeah. But we're gonna read this poem, and then I'm gonna let y'all go, and then I'll be able to kind of give you a better. Are we in the same chapter? Well, this is the start of the. Look at this. If you used to lead to Pearl Harbor. This is really interesting. I mean, I probably have to read a lot more. I don't have that time to read the whole book, but we'll go with the introduction to Zero Bombers. But here, I'll leave you guys with this quote. At night, I leave. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. That's stupid. I can't pronounce those words. So you can read it yourself. But I'm gonna badger it right now. I'm gonna completely trash it, or not on purpose, on complete accident. I just can't pronounce these words. At night, I leave Qingxi for Senghi. Even if I keep thinking of you, it doesn't lead to your appearance. This leads me to leave for Zhuxu. Alright, well, that was pretty terrible. I apologize. It was pretty much a waste of time. I didn't even need to read that. But anyways, this is pretty interesting if you like American war history. Or just war history, period. Because it's not a... Look, this is not an American book at all. Right? Let's see, where was this made? It's translated, so it's all in Chinese and Japanese. From Tetsui, my dad's. I can't pronounce none of this in Japanese, so that's gonna give it even more of authenticity because it's not from the Americans' perspective; it's from the Japanese perspective, which is gonna be really interesting.